Well, good morning. This morning, as is often the case, as I was driving to work, I was thinking about substance abuse and recovery and how it applies to our everyday lives. So, as I was driving to work this morning, I was passing a semi and I thought about something that I hadn't thought about in a long time, which was as I was going to school, I used to be a semi driver. And back in the day, the CB radio was a big thing. Not so much anymore, but back then it was a big thing. Some of you remember the old show BJ and the Bear or Smokey and the Bandit. That was real. That was really kind of how we talked back then. Maybe you've heard the expression Breaker 19. I mean, that was real. That was how we talked on the radio. Um, so semi truck would pass you, and what you would do is you'd get on the radio and you'd say, "You got it, driver," or "Bring it over, driver." Basically, what you were saying to them is, "Your semi is past the front of my truck. Your trailer is clear. Go ahead and come back over into my lane." But what I was thinking about specifically as it relates to substance abuse is the Bear Report. What a Bear Report was, that was asking, where are the cops at? Where are the dangers at? So you'd get on the radio and you'd say, "How about you, 19? Where are those bears?" Or let's say, for example, you're driving westbound. You would say, "How about you, eastbound? Where'd you leave those bears?" And basically, what you're saying is, guys, you've been there. You've been where I'm going. And so, where are the cops at? Where are the dangers at? And I think that's a good picture of substance abuse recovery, the recovery community, in that that's what we do. We help each other. It's people who have, to some degree or another, been where you're going, or perhaps have been where you are, and they're going to use the tools that they learned along their journey to help you. And maybe they've had some formal education, and so they're going to use the tools that they've learned in their formal education. Maybe, like so many of us, they've made some mistakes. And obviously, my mistakes are different than yours. My journey is not going to be exactly parallel to yours, but maybe we've made some mistakes along the way. And in the recovery community, we talk about, how can you learn from my mistakes? How can you learn from the things that I've done well? And that's my encouragement for you today. You don't have to wait until you've got it all figured out to share, to be a blessing. And that's part of step 12, the 12 steps, giving back, having had, a period of success, having had a spiritual awakening, taking that story of hope to someone else, and giving that Bear Report. Hey, I've been where you are, and I'm not perfect, but I'm taking steps. And that's my encouragement for us today. Let's do this journey together. God bless you.